For the last 2 years, you've seen me take on project after project. From a new construction apartment building, to house flips, to brand new homes. We've stayed crazy busy. And now, it is finally time to tell you why.
Do the windows up because me and Liza are putting our heads out.
Okay. Your tongue? It's your tongue out. Here, I'm gonna park right here and we can walk up. There it is. You did good.
Alright, so I want to start by saying that we decided 2 years ago to make a big change. We have lived in the same house, Ashton and I, my wife and I, since we got married. We got married in 2011, and 1 month later we bought our house in the middle of town, and we didn't have kids for 5 years. And then eventually we had our first, Elijah, who you've seen on this channel quite a bit. Then we had Truett a couple years after that. And, you know, a 3-bed, 1-bath house starts to get a little bit crammed. And we had some dreams of more wide open space. So 2 years ago, we decided to start looking for some property. And we ended up with this beautiful place right here. A couple of things on our list we were looking for, which made it really difficult because we were pretty picky. We wanted at least 15 acres. We wanted a pond. We wanted it to be super private. And, you know, there's just a couple things. Some woods, we wanted to be able to hunt on it, things like that. And it took us quite a while to locate the perfect property. But as soon as we stepped foot out here, we just knew that this is where we wanted to be. This was going to be our forever property. So right behind me, right about there, is where our house is going to be built. And right now we are just doing the work to get to that point. And over the last 2 years we've been doing the work to get to that point. So far we have put in a 1,500-foot driveway, gravel driveway, back to the build site back here. And we have ran our water line, and as of today we've got our building permit. So we're really excited. We're excited to get out here and have the boys just have all of this space to run around in. I'm gonna tell you how good God is. The fact that we were looking for such a specific property did make it difficult. But we ended up with more than 15 acres, so we're really excited to have all of this wide open space out here. We wanted it to be under a certain amount. We did end up spending $30,000 more than our goal was for a piece of property. But for it to, first of all, for looking as long as we did and not being able to find anything that hit even most of the marks, let alone all of them, you know, we're really happy with this purchase. So we did not, that's the only thing we did not do was stay within the original budget of what we wanted to spend. But besides that, we wanted a pond. I said this property has 2. He said we wanted 15 acres. This one has more than 15 acres. We wanted woods. As you can see, we've got plenty all around, some in the middle, some back here behind me. There's another pond. The second pond is back there in the woods. First one is in front of me. I'll take you over there in just a minute. But yeah, so far that's what we've got done. And as I said, we got our building permit as of today. So right now what I'm supposed to do this week is meet with my framer, and which is super exciting. It's crazy. We've been waiting 2 years to get to this point. So it's just kind of surreal that that's even happening. But I'm supposed to meet with the framer this week, get what he needs, basically have him look at our blueprints and see what he needs for our block work and pier supports. And after he gives me that, I'm going to get with my block guy, my footer guy, and he's been doing all of the ones that you've seen, the new constructions that we've done on this channel over the last year. We did 2 last year. He did all of the footers, he did all of the block work on all of those, and he'll do them here too. So I've got to give him that information so that he can lay out where the piers, supports, and all of that needs to be. And once that's complete, once he has that, then I'm really just on his timetable, whether it's a couple days or a week or however long it takes for him to come out here and start digging footers. So that's just crazy, but it's happening. But that's what we've got going on. That's what we've been kind of holding on to, a little secret. It's what we've been really working towards and working hard towards. And it's just really, it's really cool that, you know, we're finally here. So anyway, yeah, we're excited to be out here, get on this property. We've got big plans for this property, things that I'm not going to get into all kinds of detail right now. But over the next, I'd say, year or so, we're going to start putting in things that we're wanting out here and doing some things that are going to be really exciting. So if you're just seeing this, if this is like your first video of this channel, man, welcome to the channel. I'm glad you're here. If you've been here for a while, you know we've been working really, really hard, and this has been the goal. This right here has been the goal to get to today, getting this building permit and getting this house built. Also, in the beginning of this video, I'll turn you around just a second and show you this. You saw my wife be pretty excited about this little bundle of trees. I say little, it's little until you start cutting them down, that I'm taking out next to the driveway. And that is because when we first got out here and we started planning where we wanted the house and what we wanted and all, we agreed that this piece needed to be taken out so that we could see the house and see the driveway. We see the house from the driveway, like driving up, because it really is just a bundle of weird random trees together. But we also want to be able to look out from our front porch and see, you know, down our driveway into the pond and all that stuff. And so taking out this little bundle of trees was a big piece. And I've been doing that in secret over the last week or so, just coming out here and doing a little bit of work at a time, taking down, you know, 10, 12, something like that, little trees, and just chipping away at it. And I wanted to surprise her with it all the way done, but we ended up having to come up here anyway for something else, and she wanted to stop by and see the property. So I was like, okay, you know, can't say no to that, because of course, you know, they want to be out here too. And she had no idea that I had been out here doing that, so she was really surprised by that. Still got a little bit more to do. Let me turn you around and show you. So this is basically all that's left. You've got this little bundle right here, this one, a single tree, a big tree right there, and then a couple right here, and just some little things. There's one back there in the background that's kind of like a bush, but not too much. And these aren't incredibly huge trees. It's just it was just a big cluster of them. And as you can see, I've got a bunch of them here. Got to get those taken out or taken off, hauled off. Sometime this week they're supposed to get hauled out of here, so I'm going to try to get all these cut down and have it ready for the guys. Right in there is where the house will be, right in this area here. And as of right now, we've got water to there from the road, and it'll have to go, of course, all the way up to the house when we're ready for it. And we may have to take out this little cluster tree, not this big one back here, but this little cluster right there, based on what we're building. Not sure yet, but that's what we're thinking. I don't know if that caught that or not, but there's frogs all in here and jumping in as I'm walking around it. But this is our little pond. I'm not going to give too many details. Like I said, it's taking everything in me not to just tell you all the plans that we've got for this place, but one of them I will tell you is that we plan on expanding this pond for sure, and making it a lot bigger, and making it something that our boys and me and my wife, we can come out here, and friends and family come out here and go fishing together right here in basically our front yard, because this is right in front of our house will be on that side. of where I'm standing right now. But it's just a beautiful little pond. We want to clean it up, obviously, make it a little bit bigger, maybe a lot bigger. Who knows? We'll see what we end up doing. But that is the goal. That's the one piece I will tell you, because I just can't hold it. And there you can kind of see the pond with the house that'll be sitting right in that area. So as you can see, it's right there in the front yard. So cool. Great thing about it is spring fed. So it comes from down that way, about over in here in the woods, flows right in. So I'm thinking we're probably going to have to put some kind of, well, I mean, obviously we're going to have to put some kind of drain in, especially once we get it dug out and as big as we want it. We'll probably have it go out that way because there's a creek over there, and it can flow to the other pond that's over there and keep it full too. So it'd be pretty cool to go ahead and, I don't know if that caught on camera or not, but there's a frog just jumped out of there. But anyway, that's just one of the plans that we're super excited about. I hope that you will follow along with us as our dream comes true. I mean, that's really what's happening. We've worked really hard to get here, and it's just crazy to me that it's getting ready to start. It'll be a whole new change for us. The boys have never been out here on land like this before. It's just exciting. So I'm glad you're here, guys. Look forward to showing you what all we do out here and what we make this place into. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching.